Hello dear students, myself Shiva Gupta from Kendriya Vidyalaya AFS Salwa. We will continue the nutrition or life process chapter, and this is the part 2. We will focus on nutrition in human beings. Today's in our lesson we will only focus on nutrition in human beings. There are various steps included in the process of nutrition in human beings. First step is the ingestion. See the flow chart. Here you can see the various steps that are involved in the process of nutrition. That is, first step is ingestion, next is digestion, next absorption, next is assimilation, and the last one is egestion. So ingestion, digestion, absorption, assimilation and egestion are the 5 steps that are involved in the process of nutrition. What do you mean by ingestion? Ingestion means the taking in of food. Digestion means the complex food molecules are converted into simpler food molecules. Next is absorption. In absorption, the simple food molecules that are converted during digestion process, they are absorbed by the blood through diffusion. The next step is the assimilation, where the cells absorb the food and helps in the process of growth and repair of the body. Last step is the egestion. Here the undigested material are removed from the surface of the cell and thrown out of the body. So this is the whole flow chart of the nutrition in case of human beings. The digestive system in our body, it is the alimentary canal, and the alimentary canal is extended from the mouth to the anus. So if we will see the pathway of the food, then it starts from the mouth, that is the buccal cavity. Next it goes to pharynx, then esophagus, that is the food pipe. Next is stomach or gut. Next small intestine, then large intestine, and lastly through the anus it is removed out. So the whole alimentary canal is extended from the mouth to the anus. During these pathways, when the food is passing through the whole this canal, many digestive glands are there which secrete their enzymes and they help in the process of digestion. So see, from the mouth there is salivary gland and it secretes saliva. In saliva an enzyme is present that is known as salivary amylase, that helps in the breakdown of starch to simple sugar molecules. And then the tongue mixed thoroughly the food with the saliva, and this food is known as bolus. See, this is the digestive system of our body. The digestion process starts from the mouth. Here saliva is mixed with the food and the food is known as bolus. It moves through the esophagus or food pipe. The long, you can see there is a long esophagus. here a peristaltic movement occurs. Peristaltic movement is nothing but here a contraction and relaxation, that is the rhythmically push of the food pipe occurs, and this type of movement is known as peristaltic movement. Next is the bolus reaches to stomach or known as gut. So when the food reaches to stomach, what happens? Stomach, you can see there it is a large bag like structure. It expands. When the food enters to it, it expands. And here the walls of the stomach have gastric glands. They release hydrochloric acid, a protein digesting enzyme, that is pepsin, and mucus. So what are the roles of these secretions? Hydrochloric acid, you already know it is an acid, so it creates an acidic medium for the action of the enzyme pepsin. And you also know that acid is corrosive in nature. So to protect the inner lining of the stomach from the action of this acid, mucus is also secreted that helps to protect the inner lining of the stomach. Now here in the acidic fluid condition, a pulpy substance is formed that is known as chyme. So from stomach, the chyme passes to small intestine. Small intestine is the longest part of the alimentary canal. Remember this one. The longest part of the alimentary canal is small intestine, which is up to 6 meters to 20 feet in case of humans. But it is extensive coiling. Due to the extensive coiling of the small intestine, it is packed in a very small space. You can see in the picture. Next is the from the small intestine. Yes, another thing is the inner lining of the small intestine has numerous finger-like projections. They are known as villi. This villi increase the surface area for absorption of food. This is most important from exam point of view. Villi helps in the increase of surface area for absorption of the food. Here what happens? In the small intestine, pancreatic juices are secreted from the pancreas, and liver secretes bile juice, and also intestinal juice secreted by the small intestine. So many secretions come to small intestine, and the major part of digestion occurs here. After all the digestion process, finally we get the smaller molecules. It means the proteins are converted to amino acids, carbohydrates are converted to glucose, fats are converted to glycerol and fatty acids. This is the whole digestion process in case of human beings. So here till small intestine the digestion process is over. Next is the reabsorption process. For that, the digested food passes to large intestine, and in large intestine there is no digestion occur, only absorption occurs. Large intestine has three parts, that is rectum, colon and cecum. The undigested part of the food can be stored here for some time, and then it is removed through the anus. The waste material is removed by the anus, and this is regulated by the anal sphincter. So this is all about the nutrition in case of human beings. I mean the digestive system and their parts and their role. I hope you all have enjoyed this lesson, and if you have any doubt then let me know. Thank you everyone.